God, it's really hard to know where you are. I want to get out of here. Jesus, I can't find... Am I looking at the floor? Oh God. That's upright. Jesus Christ, I can't... Oh, there we go. Fuck, it's really hard to navigate for me. I'm sorry. Right, moving on, I guess. That goes down and that goes up. From these particle beams, sort of look. What does this say then? It doesn't say anything about up and down, does it? Well, let's try this one. Ooh, I'm like flowing in the particles. Oh, that's cool. The map, though, didn't give you any sort of sense of direction. Can I avoid those? Maybe they're not enemies. They looked enemy-like because they were red.
Now may God help you, dear His servant.
It was an enemy. But jeez, what did he say? What's going on? Okay, maybe that's leading me to... Oh no! I went out of there and I... Oh, I could just walk through the... Oh, it's smashed. For once there's clean looking toilets in a game though. I like it in here. I can stay here actually. What? So this is death? There was one thing I checked out. Oh, another mouse. There was actually one thing I came across, and that was an achievement for flipping all the toilet seats. That's the only thing I know about this game, really. So I'm gonna do that, actually. There's nothing under the bed, was there? No.
Captain Zhao is no longer to be trusted or reasoned with. If she cannot be stopped, she will sacrifice our lives to a blind fear of the unknown. She is a Harridan, an ape, a rosebud ape. Solomon panders to her delusions with his idiot experiments like a child with a chemistry set, a ruptured balloon. But I feel a bigger ape woken and walking abroad, hear the static crackle of his fur, pleasures upon pleasures. Their little walls crumble, and it worries them to peek into the rooms next door. Yet individuals are nothing. They are not needed. There is a mess of chatter when there should be a single note of pure harmony. I have not told the half of what I have seen. There is a great wave coming, and it'll wash all these little ripples away. There is a...
Okay, so I guess that wasn't... I mean... So this is a spirit sort of leading me, I guess. But how and why and what? Bridge. Where did I end up? What? So are this when you pick? Is that like a hint system? This guy or? Wasn't this where I saw all the... Ah, is that a black hole? Well, it didn't show me on the map, so am I dead now? Dead-ish? No eating in this... Yes, eating in this area. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to interact with here. Oh, let's save here before we stick our fingers in that thing. Shall we? Alright, so that was sort of in the death realm, I suppose, and when you find one of those... But I've completely lost track of where I sort of was now then. Oh, wait, drink soda. So do I have... How do I know if I need to drink that? Yes, that is usually a health item, but I don't know if I'm weak or not because I don't have a hood. So whose is this blood?
This is the last confession and farewell of Cornell Johns, as I slip him from my shoulders like an old coat. I have killed my crewmate Solomon Agnew with a .35 screwdriver pushed up into his skull from under his chin. He pleaded with me not to do it, and I held him and cried, shedding my humanity like a man sweating out poison. Then I finished him carefully. I watched in his eyes as he left, the life force arcing between severed nodes, the long leaps of faith falling short. I felt him go, a great weight lifted, all his maniac chatter muted in an instant. It was a mercy to kill him. I took his body and I gave it up into the night, into the sunless sea. The captain will be next. Her thoughts are an interference, a mouthless drone fringed with sinuous rills. When I return to Earth, I will be clothed in light, scoured like a missing piece. I will be a sample. A sample. I will be an example.
So... I'm guessing infected... They're... Sounds like they're infected... What is that? That's creepy. Burped. There's nothing on it. Maybe I should have walked around more checking out stuff when I was in the dead zone, so to speak. I wonder if I had infinite... Oh, here's one of the... From out the fissure in a furious cloud of black smoke like a thunderstorm filling the night air and put out stars. It was great western Geno's country of the east and the slave of Iblis. The yin fought with one another for 3 days and 3 nights. And the was terrible storm that could be heard for many days. As mighty as the Jinn might be, the Harun Aldin was tireless. No part of him could be made to feel pain. He had no desire for the Jinn to prey upon, as he was wont to do with mortal men. So in the end, the Prince of Automata was victorious, and he sent the Jinn back into the earth, having taken from him the horn of the unborn king, the sound of which could bring down the walls of cities and make the very ground tremble. Praise be to Allah. Then Harun al-Din slung the horn across his back, together with the shield, and turned to the east, to the lands where the sun rises and the Princess Sirazad rules over a kingdom filled with gardens and flowing waters. Her counselors, the birds which in ancient... Help! What's that noise? It sounds like someone's in the walls. I'm thinking that trying to contact anyone is going to be futile for, like, all of this. I don't like the sound of that. I think that's more of the Oh! No! Can it be shot at all? Oh, that was... Oh! Oh god, they're like lighting up. Oh, the sun stopped, so there was two of them. Hope they don't block my door. Nope. They have such creepy voices. They're like talking stuff. Creepy robots gone bad. Alright, shall we push this out of the way? Does he say help me? God, I suck at this. Well, I think I'm doing very low on health now. Let's see if a soda helps. Because I can hear my... Okay. I hear my heartbeats. I'm really bad at this combat. I just wanted to check around the corner. Maybe I should follow the... Oh god! That's probably not a good thing. I don't know. Is he protected by the shield? Ow. Okay, we gotta figure out how to turn the shield off, I think. Follow this blood to begin with, maybe. Oh no. This is intensely atmospheric, I must say. Where am I now? I'm there already, wow. Okay. I think it might be the case that you can... Okay, are you kind? He seems neutral. Oh god, there's a bad one though. Oh, he was a suicide bomber. I think okay, now I start here though. But I am grey. Alright, or no? No? Okay. Yeah, that was another achievement type. Because I skimmed through I saw. So when they sort of sensed it, or when you're firing on something else, they will try and run up to you. It was harder than I thought this. They do have a really nice thing though. They do have an option to play it with like all the enemies being docile or neutral, if you just want to experience the story. And I think that's a really nice option. Some people think that's so weak and stupid. But the thing is, it's an option. You can play it normally or not. So, you know, how does it hurt? I don't think options ever hurt. All options. The more options you have for something, the better, is my feeling.